You just point the phone in the direction of the dog, and the dog appears. Wow, that is it's remarkable. It's like Pavlov's phone camera treat paw thing, something. You're looking up there, but it's not up there. I mean, there's the DAS, but there's not the cod schmackos. Would you care to give me a paw? Would you care to give me a paw? Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that paw. That was a good paw. Hello. How goes it? Good evening, Zoe Dog. You ready? Hang on. Let me get the. There you go. All right. Enjoy. Good evening. What's going on though? Ice Tway, first one ball by Truth Comic, and Jerry Jiver subscribing with Prime just like that. Jerry Jiver, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. They subscribed for 11 months, currently on an 11-month streak. That's quite the heck of a streak, my friend. The heck of a streak. That's about as long as I've even been doing things on the Twitch side of things. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. What's up, Truth? How goes it? Pixie Bell, Sane Script, Minkle, Sam IL. Had to stop by before heading out to work. Say boo to the No Claire stream bald fart. Hope Zoe borks at you. Cheers. Okay. Okay. What's up, Ninja Turtle? How goes it this evening, guys? It is Friday, and well, you know, that's a good day for having a drink, I think. So since last night, I tried to start out playing the game sober, and that went horribly. We're just going to start drinking right away this time. That sounds like a much better plan, I think. So I'm going to pour a drink. Let me get to some clickbait here. I think we've done all of the normal clickbait things. I could burn some with that Lunar New Year's side event poker thing, but like, ugh. Hopefully, I think I did enough to get a couple of Bronco tokens, so I'm going to do more of that. Like, you almost get on a run where you can, like, pay for doing stuff by just the Bronco tokens if you get, like, enough at the first. What an annoying side quest, though. Just annoyingly grindy, unnecessarily so side quest. But, hey, that's what we got to do, and it's got envelopes. So, you know, envelopes can be cool. What's up, PP? How's it going? Just got Taco Bell ads. I know you hate them, but it kind of works. The ads? Like you want Taco Bell now? It is the start of the stream, yes, and every 30 seconds. It does. It actually gives me a little thing where it does count how many like minutes of ads were played per hour of stream, and it's never 30 seconds though, too. It's always like 31 or 34, and I'm like, you sneaky little Twitch platform. I see how you are. I see how you are. You're in hurting for a lurkin, huh? Okay. Okay. It's better than hurting for a merkin, I guess. Let's see here, though. Let's pour a drink. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Have I gone through all my other drink that? Oh, boy. It comes from not cooking enough, unfortunately. Wastages and so forth. But my new microwave is put in today, so that's exciting. It looks pretty much identical to the old one, but new. Oh, yeah. I can use the stove again and have a vent fan and also a microwave. So, you know. Plus, I guess, we're pretty excited. We're moving up in the world with the being able to microwave things in 2026. I feel like I'm ahead of the game for 1975, something like that. Are you accusing Purple App of pulling the Superman 3 scam on you with ad time? Yeah. They're running like they're just doing a little more than they're supposed to, and I don't appreciate it. I'm like, what is going on? Although I refer to that as the Office Space scam, as I realize Superman 3 came out before Office Space, but Office Space is a much better movie, so, you know. I always loved that they brought that up. Like, fantastic, you know. Yeah, I was 500 points short of the next set of tokens, got an all-fire squad with only 10 energy, and I have some tokens for next week, so, yeah. Did you go all the way for all the milestones? My God. I was having that discussion with someone from Kabam And they were specifically saying like, well, see, there's the problem. You don't have to look at it like you need to get all the milestones. I'm like, okay, like that's fine. But if I don't have to get all of them, then why did you give me all of the milestones? You know, like, but that's how this game works. You see milestones and you go like, I need to get the milestones. That's how things are going. And then, but then so to have someone specifically be like, no, you're looking at it the wrong way. You don't need to get all the milestones. I'm like, then why'd you put them there? Why'd you put him there? Like, Richard Pryor over Jennifer Aniston. Well, it really depends on what you're talking about. I think he's certainly funnier. Was, you know. Hair-wise, though? No, I mean, she's got much better hair, so I don't think there's any denying that. Not there's anything wrong with his hair, but you know, I think Jennifer Aniston is the queen of that particular time period and hairstyle. Although Sarah Michelle Gellar did really she was pretty big and iconic during that time period too. Anyways, poker game is just Alliance Arena basically with way fewer units. Yes, yeah, it's pretty ass. What's up, Live? Edits, how you doing? Yes, all the milestones, but you never showed me what you got for Alliance points. Oh, completed. Was it this one? Was it not that one? Oh, Alliance Stampede. Okay. I have 503 points, I guess, or the Alliance has 503 points. So I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay. So I literally, I cannot give two shits about getting a Heimdall a week earlier than we're gonna get Heimdall anyways for, you know, because he's gonna be in the Titans. So like, it makes absolutely no difference to me. Makes no sense to be pushing for that event at all. Donovan, hello. How's it going? Good evening. How'd the outcome of the Super Bowl? I was happy with it. Yes, yeah. Two-time champions. Do you think they'll move once they find a new owner? I hope not. No, I don't think that there's any likelihood that they're. I mean, you know, I think that the NFL hates that we're in Seattle and would love to have that team not be here so that they wouldn't have to travel as much. But I don't think there's any way that they're moving. Seems very, very unlikely to me. This is, I mean, when you get, you know, 1 million people to come out for the victory parade, I think that's pretty clear that they're in the right place. You know what I mean? Like they got a big enough fan base here that it would be criminal to take them away. Also, I mean, our stadium's really nice, so like I don't feel like there's too much to worry about there. Now, who the team gets sold to could be an issue because we don't want anyone coming in and messing up, you know, the chemistry they got going, or messing with John Schneider, who's winning Executive of the Year and whatnot. So whoever comes in, I hope they got their hands off. And I also really, the problem is it's just all freaking stupid billionaires with like tons of money, and they're like, I hate basically all of them. So it's like who would you actually want to buy the team? You know, people's fantasy people buying the team would be Melinda Gates and what's Jeff Bezos' ex-wife's name too? Like, because both of them do a bunch of charity and stuff, so people are like, please save us from these tech bros, please. Hourglass Infinity, hello, how's it going? It'd be a good opportunity for the NFL to expand into Canada. Vancouver Seahawks would be cool. I mean, at least I wouldn't have to go that far for games, but somehow I don't see a lot of that cross-border pollination of things going on at the moment right now. Unfortunately, I believe Canada is trending in the other direction in terms of any collaborations with America, so I see that as being quite unlikely. Cheers, though, Mr. Jiver. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Of course, you'll need them. Everyone will stop at the top milestone if you want to be in the top 50% for Alliance points. That's the minimum, surely. I don't want to be. I don't care at all. Like, what are those rewards? Like, seriously, what these rewards are... Okay, some Titan shards, cool, all the way up. What's the top 50% for rank? 31 to 6. Oh yeah, I get some what? Who cares? Like these rewards are absolutely worthless, man. Like these are terrible rewards. Zoe, what? Yeah, you agree, right? Yeah, they're terrible rewards. They're just completely worthless. Yeah. Screw the Broncos, too. Yeah. No, we don't like Broncos. No. Damn Broncos and Stampedes. Yeah, that's BS, huh? What's with your ear? Your breath smells like cod. Well, it does. Yeah, and what's with your ear? Well, I'd scratch it if you hold still. What's going on? Yeah? What's to ear itching? What's to ear itching? Okay, is that better? Your breath's certainly not better. Boop. I booped you. All right, let's give Zoe the Dasequin for the Sassy Queen. Always two there must be, Zoe. Always two there shall be. You ready? You ready? Catch it! Good girl. What a good catch. What a good dog. Ready? One more. Catch it! Oh, damn, man. We're just not having... We're not on our game lately. Not on our game lately. We've only had like a 2-day streak going. We had much better streaks. I think our previous like high was like 9 or something. But that's we've been slacking. So we've been slacking. All right, that's good though. You got all the treats and the stuff. So now's the time for the Zoe dog to settle down. Now's the time to settle down. What's up, Casual Cashew? How's it going? They couldn't beat the Seahawks in Oklahoma. Yeah, no, that God. Please don't revisit that trauma on us. Okay, we can just go get into Battlegrounds. Let's go get into the Battlegrounds. God, we're just going to pretend last night just didn't even happen and move on from there. Move on from there. Zoe, you're so cute. You settle down. Settle down. We just went outside and you got all the stuff. In year 9 at school, I learned about Leonardo DiCaprio. Did you take a film class? What's up, SYC? How do you do? What's going on? Don't like you. And maybe it is kind of like with 5 bans. I am like, who do I ban? Like, there's so many champs to ban. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Got no clue. Anyways, cheers. Happy Friday, y'all. Sure. You should get Zoe her own mic so that she could just bork and bork and bork. No, I don't think so. Learning about Leonardo in the Big 25 crazy work was the brief to study 50-year-olds. What? It's 2026. You're a year behind. You're a year behind, Sans. Let's give us a big side of beef. Not just the city of Seattle, but the state itself has a ton of fans. Well, yeah, the Pacific Northwest and Alaska and Hawaii, for that matter. So, and Oregon. Lots of fans all over the place. I don't know why I have like a little bit of a frog in my throat. There's a frog literally in my... I don't know why. Who would put a frog in their throat? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Puppy got her stitches out and acting like she didn't just have surgery. Well, that's good. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when you're young, Pixie. Remember being young? It's been a long time, I know. But when you're young, you're supposed to have a lot of energy and do lots of stuff. I mean, you know. At least Zoe still borks as if she were young. She is not. However, I didn't talk to the vet today, but I saw the message from the vet today, and damn, did not get any kind of counter for what's his nuts. What do we do? I've not used Jane, Thor, Foster Jane at all, so this could be interesting. The vet said that Zoe's urinalysis was like way down on the protein, so probably, hopefully, maybe doesn't have kidney disease, which would be really good. And so we'll see about that in, like, we'll do another test, I guess, in like 3 months or something like that. I need to call her back tomorrow, but she was at a different vet's office today and says, like, yeah, I'll just call the normal one. Not worry about it too much. Anion, how are you pronouncing that? I saw you in the Discord though. What's up, man? Raiding with a party of 4. I appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? Do I try to do just mystic things to this guy anyways, or do I, like, what do I do? I don't know. I'm not sure. You had to write down the movies he's in and other information about him. I may have botched the raid, I'm not sure, but I hope people made it here. No, it says like a couple people showed up, so yeah, you're all good. Thanks for the raid, appreciate it. Hopefully you had a good stream. Does this guy do like anything on defense, or I don't remember what he does really. Okay, didn't remember that was his animations, so that's an interesting start. Okay, you want to throw it again? It goes like that. Okay, it didn't really seem to go too far. I feel like we're doing a ton of damage so far either. Okay, well, that's not great. No. No, didn't like that. He does power stings? What the? I have no idea what's going on now. No clue. Absolutely no clue. He went unstoppable and blockable and punched me for punishing his special, and that's it. This guy? Yeah, okay. I guess punishing the special. That's bad idea. Made it on the VT after many hours, but hey, we're out. Nice. Nice. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah, shock and energy are bad against Havoc. Generally speaking, you're okay. Damn it. I was thinking I could get away with that one. Oh well. Not interested in another Supersonics uprooting and relocating of the Seahawks. No, and we're most likely to get the Supersonics back, honestly. So this year they're voting on expansion, right? The NBA is. So more than likely we'll be getting a team back. What's up, Spidey fan? Oblee is also bad against Havoc. Yes, that's also true. Each rupture he places on you stings you. Yeah, I didn't even remember that. I did not even remember that. All right, well, we're screwed now, so that's cool. Exciting. We're gonna Thor Jane Foster this. What do? I do heavies. Am I supposed to L1, L2, or you said straight to L2? I forget. I think that's it. Jupiter's content. What up, Nasty Dan? How do you do? I was trying to fix the big shot earlier so that it would be like expanded back to the normal size, but for like the thing, it says it's supposed to be the right size. So I really am not understanding why it's not like displaying properly. Cause like if you send something over right now, it'll be, did he stun immune? Why have I missed so many friggin' parries lately? I really don't understand what's going on with that. Okay, what? Why is Jane Thor Foster Cancer cool? What does she do? That doesn't seem like the thing I was supposed to do. Okay. I don't get it. What does I do? You didn't build any shocks? I had like... Didn't I have like 6 shocks? Okay, I got like 8 shocks. I don't get it. What? Behold the power of Thor. Yes. What was I supposed to do with her? You need to SP1 once or twice with her. Okay. Interesting. Why Vibranium? Why no GC? Or you mean V1? What? Yeah, sure. It's a burn. Also, his endurance isn't helping, I think. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, see, what? That shouldn't be there. That should be like in the center. And I don't know why it's all off. And like it's set to the right 1920 by 18, whatever the hell the aspect. Like I didn't change anything. Son of a Spidey fan, thank you there very much though. Here's an exact dollar for the glass. Appreciate you doing the conversion. Thank you very much, Spidey fan. Much appreciated for the example of what I was talking about. I'm like, yeah, and I don't understand why the animation's like I didn't change anything, and it like, all right, well, I don't know. Anyways, all right, well, warm up match that didn't go so well. Let's try it again. What do I? That's off-centered. That was what the point I was making. Like, I don't know why it is because it shouldn't be, so. Your super chat went sideways? Well, not sideways, but, yeah, slightly askew, as you would say. But I appreciate it either way. Yeah, I don't really get what you're supposed to do with the Thor and the Jane and the Foster, because, like, did I do something wrong, or what? Is YouTube acting up? No, it's like, I don't know. I don't think so. I redid the way that you do that is you have an overlay and you basically just like copy and paste a browser source from Stream Elements, and then it's all set up to track donos and stuff because of Akbar being awesome. And like, you know, it should be like, there's nothing we changed. We didn't do anything differently. And all of a sudden it's acting differently. But you just put it to the right size of your screen, and I have it at the correct size. And like, I don't know why it doesn't, you know, it's weird. What's up, Jeff? How's it going? YouTube sucks ass recently. Well, they're certainly not pushing out my content. That's for damn sure. You're supposed to die as Thor the Jane Foster, just like Love and Thunder. Wow, spoilers, but accurate. Accurate. But I gotta change my deck up. Whatever I'm doing is not what I should be doing. Things are not working properly. My first BG match was already in the GC and I won and got Radiance. Now I'm in the VT where I belong. Super weird. No, that's happening to everybody, Nastan. Don't worry about that. They didn't do anything about it because like you basically once you reset, you just go back to where you're supposed to be, and they don't care if people got their Radiance early who are gonna get there anyways, or if people who shouldn't have gotten their like they don't care. You know, like it's fine. But yeah, that's how things were supposed to. Well, not the initially going to GC, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Now you just don't have the pressure of getting there under a certain time frame. Although, I feel like you want to do that anyways. For Jane, you need to throw 1 or 2 SP1s before the SP2. She stacks fervors on the SP1, which increases the likelihood of shocks on you. Okay. and then you drop an SP2. What did it seem like? Was it just that when I hit him to transfer to him, he had his protection up, and so that's why it seemed like I wasn't doing anything, or was there something else going on? Okay, first time I got that. Thanks, Kabam. Yeah, no, like I mean, people in the Alliance were like, hey, that's not supposed to happen, and like mentioned it in the CCP, and like 30 minutes later, like, yeah, it's fixed. Whatever. So, not that big of a deal, apparently. For Jane Foster, self-pain is key to victory, self-shocks. Yeah, I got that part. Or is it you again? Pixie, nothing looks bad on my end for now. Knock on some wood. Just try and refresh. Hopefully everything's good. I was waiting until the last week to get into the GC, but that's no fun, Nasty Dan. Why would you wait until I mean, you could be suffering here with all of us earlier. I saw like Benito, he's going for like 200 points already. I'm like, good lord, buddy. Good lord. Damn sweaty tryhards. Gotta howl. Gotta howl. Oh boy, that's not good. Whoops. Whoops, that's not good. Well, actually, it didn't hurt that bad. You know, unless there's something I don't know about Fam versus Yelena, I feel like we could be okay there. I haven't competitively played BGs since you left 4 BGs. Do you want to come back? I got a spot for you. Hugo Gamer, game over, man. Game over. Is this you? Is this not you? Yo, Swinny, sending over 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. What's up, Swinny? Haven't seen you for a minute. Hope you're doing well. Swinny gifting a membership to Old Man Hop. Gifting one to Hervey Dunn, Rafael Castro. Gifting one to Orzo's Objective 386. And gifting one to Triple Z. Welcome on in to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Please do enjoy your green names and your red solo cups, possibly your keg. We do need to get our 3-year member badge set up because we're getting close to having some people at 3 years of memberships, which is freaking crazy. Cannot believe I've been doing the YouTubes and the Twitches and things that long, but the only reason we've been able to do that is through support from people like Swinny and people like you. So thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well, Swinny. So with that logic, no need to play as you already in the GC. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. If you're okay with me hitting the BG's minimum, it's 400k. And it's very easy to hit because they switched to all Elder Marks, Nasty Dan. There are people on the wait list though, so you know, you would be, of course, bumped to the front of the wait list as a returning member. But yeah, we're still, you know, we still do all the alliance modes and everything. So Swinny joining back up, signing back up for a membership as well. Ooh. Do I do this or do I do... should be fine, right? I was tempted to maybe save him for defense. Coming back in himself, Swinny, cheers. Thank you very much for the support. I did not know your membership had lapsed, but that golden keg looks good next to you, brother. Looks good next to you. You need a brown keg. We've been over this. I don't want to hear this. Get out of here. That nonsense. I would love to do an oak barrel keg, but I know how you people are, and I don't trust you. You'd be like, look, it's a poop barrel. I'm like, that doesn't even make any goddamn sense, but okay. Whatever, just because you guys be like that. Let the inmates run the asylum. Can't be letting the members run the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. That would be crazy. Okay, so that's not enough to kill, huh? Okay, well that kind of sucks. It's kind of hoping that one would get it done, but apparently not. I mean, still about a minute. Had that feeling. I had that feeling. We've lost that loving feeling. Dirk Caloche made. What's going on? Zemo. Speaking of moving teams, Zemo, the Gary Bears. That is not. The Indiana Bears. That just. Oh, man. That is disgusting. And, like, I fully understand because there's no reason in today's world where the taxpayers of Chicago should be paying for, I'm screwed here too, aren't I? Should be paying for, you know, the, frickin' new stadium when you got billionaire owners, but still, that sucks. That sucks. Nimrod kind of mid? I don't think so. I think it's pretty good, but that little bit of difference there made the difference. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm cooked here too, so not really a lot for it, but hey, we do what we can. We fight on. You never know. Perhaps they screw up somehow. I highly doubt it, but it could happen. Huh. Well, that's pretty quick. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? Mr. Diablo just brews a potion and drinks it all over the Juggernaut. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a sad day, Abda, about the Bears. Yeah, dude. That's like, it seems like the way it's being reported too is it's mostly a done deal. I'm like, what? Dude, man. The bad news Bears? God, man. Bad news for Bears fans. I mean, so supposedly where the new stadium would be pretty damn close anyways, right? But like, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. Abdo, Blue Sentry Marvel rank 5 coming soon to the channel, I hear. Yes, I'm going to rank 5 a champion I don't have. Spit on Jugs, Abdo with him. Oh my god. Hey, I suck when I play with Jugs, not against Jugs necessarily. So we have thing. We did our so we have Themo. Having a stroke trying to read your message here. So we have thing we did to your stadium in early 2000s, and that was never paid off, so they would have to pay it off before they could do something about it. Like moving? Or what do you mean? You won? I did. How dost thou likest me now? No Diablo heavy is literally spit. Pfft, it's not what he's doing. It's not what he's doing. You call someone who's like, you know, spraying fire, you call them a fire spitter? I don't think so. So we did the renovations to our stadium, right? Hoopster, hello, how's it going? Never do that again. I do what I want. I do what I want. So you could own the stadium. We were renting it. Okay. So, but then why can they move the team then? You saying? Still slightly confused. I have received my drops and now back to with YouTube Premium and maybe jokes if you behave. What if I don't behave? Can we avoid the jokes then? Is that possible? Is that doable? We can be like jokeless in Seattle. I think I do need to change up my deck here a little bit. 400k ain't bad. If you got people waiting that will put up higher scores, take them. But if you run out of folks, hit me up. Nah, I'm just asking because you'd be first up because you'd be a returning member. But nobody cares about the scores. The Alliance rewards suck, so it doesn't matter. They're like, I was happy to get rid of the scores, but everyone was like, no, let's keep it at 400k just that there's something. I'm like, all right, whatever. Your guys' choice. Yeah, I need better defenders, I think. Mine are a little weak. A little weak sauce. Jokes if you got buckaroos. You can just, I mean, I like the buckaroos, but you could keep the jokes. You talking about Bears moving the stadium? Yeah, it's shitty, man. Our governor said we had to pay it off if we wanted to stay in Chicago, so we were looking to move to the burbs and the Bears, easy ways for people to get to the stadium. So why can't, so they just don't want to pay it off because they want something newer? Is that what we're saying? Instead of causing a traffic jam? It's just so ass when the stadium's not in the city though. Like it's so terrible. Like stadiums like should not be in the suburbs. That's just a crap place to put them. Let's do this. Okay, that was the assumption. Let's try to not screw this up within the first 5 seconds this time. NFL owners are greedy mofos. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. That is for sure. Why are you confused by they don't want to spend money? No, that's not the part that confuses me. The part that confuses me is they're going to spend money either way, right? Won't they still have to pay for some portion of the stadium in Indiana? Damn it, dude, I screwed it up right away. What the hell? Why? Zoe didn't approve of my gameplay either. She left me. She's abandoned me. Hey, dude. Jesus Christ. Screwed up again. Well, I've been having more input issues lately. It's not just the Bears. I thought Kansas City is moving too. That I've not heard. I don't know. Well, Sinister's cooked. Yeah, but I mean, even though I screwed up, like that Luke Cage fight should have been faster and like 1,000 or 2,000 points higher, but I figured I could still get that one done. No, it's a whole mess and agree about it being the burbs, but it would be their training grounds, if that makes sense. Did you start the conversation by saying that someone else is going to pay for the new stadium and the government shouldn't have to? No, it's just that well, but that's just the government of Indiana rather than Chicago. So it's like the same difference in a way. They're not, Chicago's not giving them what they want as much, but they still have to pay for a portion of the stadium either way, I would imagine. You know, you could have just taken SP1 to the block, and the buttworm insisted on, yeah, dude, I know. Do we do... I'm not going to use Kush anywhere else. I might as well do this, I guess. Levi Stadium is more than an hour away from San Francisco. I know, and it sucks. Like, it's terrible. Nah, Indiana has it covered. That's why they're tempting the Bears, because they had a bill ready to go for it. So they're going to pay for the whole new cost of it, huh? Okay. Nah, damn it. That was me being slow. And I push him to the right to unblockable with no blue spell up. Perfect. Ah! Dude. Just die. Why don't I just die? How's that for a solution to this problem? So I guess, no, don't use Nick Fury. Or, I mean, don't use Kushala. Or maybe just don't screw it up completely. That was crap. That was terrible. Yo, what up, Sathar? How's it going? Don't have to be big shot to say cheers. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. And yeah, cheers. You never got to be the big shot, but I appreciate it when you are. Appreciate it when you are. 271400904. Hello, how goes it? What's going on? Why are Kindred rank 3 still? Because I don't like Kindred that much. It was proven last night that jokes improve your gameplay. Why fight science? That I don't think was proven. I don't remember that being proven in the slightest. I don't think that's the case. Pretty sure it's not the case. Pretty sure that's a blatant lie on your part. The Bears are ready to deal with Illinois, but guess they took too long to decide about the stadium near the compound they used to practice at. Told you can spam SP1 with Kushal in this meta. Yeah, I got you, but I was more concentrated on getting the spells up, and by the time I did that, I was pushed to L2, so I wasn't purposely going for the L2. Just was like, oh, he's unblockable. Oh, he's, you know, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Just how it worked out, but I appreciate your advice, and I was trying to follow it. Just not successfully, unfortunately. Come on, big crits, no whammies. Big crits, no whammies. One time in solo raids, I swear he crit. Happened one time. One time. One time. The Chicago Bears not being the Chicago Bears is a disgrace. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know. Like, it just... Were they like the first NFL team? I mean... I don't know. Disgrace. Only whammies. Yep. Only whammies. But probably, hopefully, should be good here. Yay. Yay. PP sending her a buck. Saying, did you hear about the tiger that ate the tightrope walker at the circus? I guess he just wanted a balanced meal. Boo. Take a lap. I'm gonna give you a 5 out of 10 though. That was actually not bad. I don't think I've heard that before. I might have heard that one before, but either way, that's not terrible. I appreciated it. Appreciated it. Boo. Thank you for the buck. It's not a bad one. Not a bad one. EU Raiders teams do great when they move though. Ask the Oakland, LA, Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, right. Exactly. Anywho's the bald man out of the diamond yet. We're close. We need to win this match right here and we'll be out, which we're going to do. Totally. And yes. Yeah. The Baltimore Colts. I mean, they did end up winning eventually. So. I think that was somebody's skit. It was maybe like Benchwarmer Brand or someone, I forget, who's like, what are you going to move in the middle of the night? Like, who would do that? And it's like talking to the Colts and like, okay. All right, I see what you did there. Oh yeah, I gotta put some other champions in my deck. I need more and stronger defenders, I feel like. Yeah. You won, don't argue with science. I won that before you told your joke. Thank you very much. It's gonna be a long night. Psh, get out of here. It's gonna be a fantastic night. I don't know why this person's so excited, but okay. Do I do that or do I do... You know, honestly, I'm kind of like... I haven't done the old Sinister versus Yelena fight in forever, so let's see about that. You won while PP was doing the payment. See, I already won before I reading his joke, like I just said. So, yeah, not listening to none of that nonsense. Will not listen to none of your damned nonsense. He's saying just bring it. I think he's saying give me my money. Give me my money. Damn it, Haley. A member for 19 months. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much for the continued support. Our baby is almost 2. Wow. Well, technically, if you counted it from the beginning, our baby would be like 1, right? Because, well, it's like 10-month gestation period. So actually... younger than 1, still a toddler, but either way, happy we have that baby together. Haley, happy we have that baby together. Thank you very, very much for the continued support. Yeah, really, these emotes are really bad. They're not that big a deal. You just ignore them. Lucas, depends on what your need of. What are we talking about? Lucas, hello. Who's better, Vox or Gallon overall? Yeah, it really just depends. They're both very good champions. Depends on what you're going for. I took my Vox up before I took up Gallon, but then also I guess I didn't get Gallon until later on because of when he came into the Titan crystals and stuff. So I had Vox sooner, right? But yeah, I like both of them. I literally just took Gallon up last night, so to rank 4. Of course she won't dash at me. Of course she wouldn't dash at me. Why would she? Whoop. Oh, come on. That was beeswax, dude. That like what? There, you could see that there was a little bit of time left on the thingies when I started holding my heavy again, and it didn't count it. Dude, I did not mean to hit my striker. Oh, God, what is this nonsense? This is taking way longer than it should have. Dash at me. Took way longer than it should have. Way longer than it should have. I re-downloaded the Marvel game recently, so back. We are so back, Haley. We are so back. What's up, Inslane? How's it going? I'm low power, like 10K. You talking about your like your PI? You don't worry about that kind of stuff, man. Makes no difference. Both of those champions in that event, I might say go for Vox just because the Vox is poison immune and Gallon's not. So if you're starting out and stuff, but I mean, in most cases, the you know, it's going to be faster to like Gallon will be a little bit faster, but Vox is like ramps up a little bit more. So because of that utility, I might take Vox. If you're like newer to the game, I'd say. What's up, Caris Gonzalez? How's it going? Spamming you with probably the worst emotes in the game, bold stuff. I don't know. Ooh. What the? Ooh, I'm getting so tired. I absolutely stopped and hit my special, and then it just doesn't trigger. What is with these friggin' inputs, man? Why do they not be inputting? Crap. God damn it. I didn't hold it long enough. Damn it, man. I screwed that all up. Boy. Clint Kubiak is now the Raiders head coach, but Seahawks poached 49ers tight end run game coach as Kubiak's replacement. I'm aware of that, yes. I am aware of that. Abdo, my people will be calling your people. About what? For what? Damn it, Haley, get him for child support? Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down now, calm down. You chose to make this stream baby with me. We were both in this together. Let's take a step back. Take a step back. Baseball is acknowledged, by the way. Watched your team beat mine today. Did you watch the game? Yeah. I just saw like the highlight of like first home run and so forth. But yes, we are officially back to baseball season. Well, I mean preseason, but yes, it is exciting. Who knows, Nasty Dan? Maybe I'll come down there and catch a game in San Diego this year. Probably not, but who knows? It's a possibility. Possibility. Your inputs respond better when you input jokes in your streams. Also, fact of the laws of science. No. Laugh your butt off at him. Like, I don't care. Like, I genuinely don't care. I beat him. I laughed at him. We call it good. Move on, because it does not matter. Damn it, it does matter that I keep continuing not to change up my deck at all, though. I really got to pay attention here. Really got to pay attention and do some deck working with stuff, changing, whatnot. Woo, Dodgers baseball. Yes, the Dodgers. Them old Dodgers. What is Shohei getting paid this year? $2 million? Or something like that. Some crazy tiny amount. We can do that still. Rank 4 Goat Terrax. I don't know about that. You sure about that? Should we... I mean, I already have like a decent amount of mystics. My child support is almost exactly my ex's rent. Coincidence? I think not. You have children? Or child? I'm amazed. I thought that it was incredible that you could get Ms. Jane to be with you in the first place. I cannot believe there was a second woman. That is surprising. That was truly shocking. Maybe a Yon Dewey? Yeah, I don't know. Not sure where acknowledge came back from. What? Baseball acknowledged, by the way. Well, I mean, what were you supposed to be saying? You're acknowledging that that pitchers and catchers, they did done report for spring training, and now here we have, you know, baseball. Baseball. Divinity. What are you fussing about? Well, I didn't get no Terrax. Do I do... How does this go? Any good? It was an autocorrect. Right, I get it, but what was it autocorrecting from? Like, what were you trying to write instead of acknowledge? Hi, pot. I guess I am the kettle. Yeah, that's remarkable. Remarkable. Oh, wait, she can do Punisher pretty well, right? So I'm probably toast here. Which form do I want to? Do I want physical or do I want the magma? I always probably choose the wrong one, so I'm just going to keep up that trend. Just going to keep that trend going. Damn it. The old dash back and frickin' parry me. Sweet. And what I should have done was counter with my heavy there to finish that off. Well, okay, so we lost some health. Quite a lot. Yeah. Alright. She didn't do, like, super exceedingly well there. I think I could have maybe won that one. Did I go... That was the right one? Physical? Yeah, X-23 is good. It doesn't look that great. Maybe they must have screwed something up. Thoughts on the Ascension pool? Looking forward to Lady Deathstrike once I finally get her as a 7-star. Emma Frost is probably my favorite Ascension buff. I've not really checked out the buffs enough. I do need to check them out more, I think. I'm curious about them. I thought we were getting champ-specific Ascension stuff. That's my understanding, yeah. Doctor put me on medication that's supposed to help me lose weight. My pants already don't fit. I guess I'm going to be in need of new clothes. Well, there are worse problems to have, Chris. That's good for you. Good for you. Lose some weight. I need to lose some weight. I was watching a thing the other day from Kyrgyzstan, the In a Nutshell YouTube channel, which I absolutely love. If you guys know, you know. And basically the topic was like, should literally everyone just be on Ozempic? And their conclusion was, yeah, pretty much. Like, it was just basically saying like, well, they really haven't seemed to find any super negative side effects of Ozempic yet. And we know the negative consequences of being overweight. So they're like, yeah, probably just put everyone on Ozempic. Like, have you seen the stuff about the airlines and like how much money, God damn it, how much money the airlines are going to save this year just by like the American Airlines from having people be not as chunky on flights? Like, that's pretty crazy, frankly. Yeah, of course you're going to do that. Of course you're going to do that. Dude, that was a... Well, whoops. That was an absolutely winnable round. Oh well. Say hello, which takes away the whole who do you want to ascend question. You will ascend whoever you get the ascension tokens for. No, that doesn't take away the question. You can still be like, who do you hope for to be able to ascend? Doesn't take the question away. What up, Alberto? How's it going? If you want to do more damage, or if you want to take less damage, Magma. I mean, in that one, maybe I guess I should have taken less damage. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was a terrible fight either way. I should have just made sure to parry stun her before I threw my special 2. I think would have been okay on that Yondu fight, but oh well. Champ-specific stuff, class-specific stuff, and dust, right? Ozempic is for diabetic people, I think, to control sugar. Ozempic's just for everyone to lose weight. It blocks your... just a GLP-1? It just changes your hormones so that you just aren't as hungry, basically. But that's why, you know, you see tons of celebrities and people taking it who don't need it for any specific thing, like the diabetes, necessarily. I don't know. Oh my god, that was next level hair splitting abdo. You know what I was saying? Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I mean, like, I don't think it's necessarily like I'm totally get why people would still ask that question. You know what I mean? Like, it perfectly makes sense to me. Jardiance is for diabetes? Well, I mean, they're very similar, aren't they? Ozempic slows gastric emptying, thus reducing brain signals for hunger. Right, yeah, it's all hormonal stuff. Been on Manjaro since October, 264 to 230. Al, okay. Al, yeah, that is a different kind that's Ozempic. Like those are the same thing, I think, right? Is that one though a pill-based one rather than the shot, I think? If I'm recalling correctly? I'm not saying stop having discussion. I'm saying you can't target who you want. Right. But the question was, who do you want? Like, I get what you're saying. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just the way you phrase it. It sounds like you're shutting down the discussion slightly. You know. What's up, Justin? How's it going? What's up, work in progress? You can, if you buy champs, it's almost like that's the whole point. Oh, for targeting? Actually, that's a good point. That is a good point. does the cow do energy damage or no? I'm on Ribelsis, is that what you're talking about? And it helps the diabetes so much, or Rubellus? Rubella is a different thing. My dad was taking Ribelsis, and then they switched him to Ozempic, but apparently both of them he does not tolerate super well, like at higher dosages, and that was what's making him feel sick. Jardiance is oral, and Ozempic is a shot. Yes, okay. Yeah, so he's basically just done taking that for a little bit until they figure out exactly what they want to do with him for that kind of stuff, you know? I was thinking that was the Corendia was the other part of that, but I guess that's not the same thing. That was kidney stuff. I don't know. Frankly, it's hard to keep track of all the different medications that he's on, unfortunately. God freaking damn it, dude! Why can't I just fucking input the inputs I want to input? Ha! Like, just completely missed the medium. So then instead of hitting the medium and right into the special, it just friggin' doesn't do it. And then I'm just sitting over here. Rage! Ah! It's cool. No big deal. No big deal. We'll just move on. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Totally cool. This is fun. For whom? Why? What? Dude. Well, that was an unfortunate sequence of events. At least I didn't have any tokens to lose, so no big deal. No big deal. Moving on. First week of taking it, I was seasick all the time, but once I got over that, it was fine and got my A1C down from 7.2 to 5.9. That is good, Justin. Yeah, my dad was taking like a smaller dosage. When they try to increase it, he gets nauseous and throws up. But it's kind of like a question of like, does it do, should he be taking it at the smaller dosage? Like, does it do some good or does it not, you know? Thaddeus, congrats on your mutant bar mitzvah for your new powers. Your rage amidst short range EMPs. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Chair stream. Chair. Flight of the Abdos. No, I just like it when, you know, I'm bad enough on my own. I don't really need the inputs to not work. Like, you know, like I'm covered on that. I'm good with that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Especially back to back when I'm just like, okay, try to connect the medium, and I'm doing medium light medium, medium light medium, medium light medium, medium light medium, medium light, try to medium to throw my L2, and somehow I miss the second medium, throw it into block. Not once, but twice. Like, what is that bullshit? Like, how is that even, like, that shouldn't even be a thing. Like, that's just freaking ridiculous. I don't know. Oh well, anyways. Yoga with Abdo controlling emotion. What's up, Elijah? How's it going? Oh boy. Let's do that. Okay, I think me and the wife are okay now. I know this isn't anything you guys probably want to know, but I'm here and I don't have a lot of offline friends, so F you guys. F it now, you guys know. Were you fighting? I hope you're not fighting. I hope you're okay. Sure. What's up, Blaze? How you doing? That's just Scorpion, a champ so mid, even Cantona would rank 5 him. Wow. Wow. The amount of Cantona slander I see on a daily basis is off the charts. It is off the charts. And I don't know what that guy ever did to be called Can't Winna, but I think you guys are too harsh on the old Cantona Meister. There. Sure. I don't even think that makes any sense. I probably should have taken anyone else. Wonder who's arriving with Pixie, not the viewer, subscriber, the mutant. I really hope that it's Red She-Hulk. I have no idea. Haven't given it too much thought. So, like, DPX cannot get rid of it, Punisher stuff, since he's not awakened, right? Is that how that works? Better off saving him for a defender and using like Wolf here or something. Red She-Hulk, is that a thing? Yeah, she does she twerks, but when she's twerking, it's she's a headstand, so she's like standing on her head and twerking still. It's pretty impressive. It's her superpower. Yes, what up, Zood? How's it going? Was that a yes to the Red She-Hulk, or yes, I'd be better off doing like Wolf or something? Probably be better off putting an energy vulnerability, wouldn't I? Does this go into the unblockable? No, okay. Well, okay, that's probably fine. Like that's probably fine. So he did still He did still take him down super quickly. I thought that was the whole point of having like the marked thing or his awakened ability. You don't need it? When is She-Hulk season 2? Need some twerking? Never. Never. I'm not surprised he was in the pool. Didn't see the buff coming at all though. Who's that, Elijah? The I do? Yeah. I don't know how big that buff is for him, but like a couple people are saying it's pretty big actually. Same time as Ironheart season 2? Yeah, right. You can see the trailer after episodes of Willow season 2. I think this will actually work, right, Zode? I think they'll beat me with long shot there. Kadinsky, what up, dude? Been a minute. How are you doing? Is Rhino bleed immune now? Because that'd be unfortunate. Shit, I thought that was at an L2. Whoops. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, crap. Bad. All the things bad. Shit, maybe I should have saved that and gone down to let him beat me up to my second life. Whoops, I was at full health this whole time, too. Oh, well. It's bleed ability, actually, not duration. Oh, well, we still got it, so. Abdo stoked for Ironheart Season 2? Yeah, God. I in the future, when there's a show where I'm fully like, okay, I should just stop watching this because I'm going to regret it, but I feel like I'm committed to watching it because I've started watching it, the next time around, I'm actually just going to stop. Because I've now done that twice with Ironheart and with Picard and regretted it completely both times. So in the future, if that happens again, I'm like, you know what? I just don't want to watch this anymore, and I'm just going to not do it. Rhino is way more annoying than I thought he'd be. Doesn't seem... Sig 200 is crazy annoying, yeah. Red She-Hulk has a sword and Uru sword. Interesting. Just seeing what Abdo can do with him, I took Papa Luke from rank 1 to rank 4 today. He is a pretty damned cool champion, that's for sure. Sure. Oh, dude, I keep completely not changing. Like I've said it like 5 times already because I keep just forgetting to do it. I get so stuck into like, I'm gonna just hit move on to the next one. I'm gonna just move on to the next one. All right, we'll try Jane Thor Foster lady again. Got Science 3 to 4 from Solo Coliseum and took up Lizard. How do you like the Lizard? I'm not like a super big fan, Kadinsky, but I did take him to rank 4 as well, just because for prestige and ascendable and whatnot. Have you tried Papa Luke versus Destroyer? Yes. There's probably like 5 different videos of me destroying him on the channel, I would say. That's maybe too much. Maybe too many mystics. Is Jane Foster Thor lady good for the Dark Phoenix? I don't think I have any need for Papa Luke. I'm just going to take him for fun. If you're looking for a real good sci-fi show, check the Out Foundation. I just finished season 3 and can't wait for season 4. I've heard good things about it. Isn't that the Isaac Asimov one? Is it on, is it on Apple TV? I think I get 3 months of Apple TV free for the new phone or whatever. What you described is basically how I feel about the last season of Stranger Things. Yeah, I did not hear good things about that, unfortunately. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, I've heard good things about Foundation. Okay, the last 2 days have screwed this up both times. See if we can not screw it up this time. With Ascended Kindred, Luke will be more useful. Yeah, probably. I mean, he smokes them anyways. When I don't completely screw up. Okay, well, that was not what I wanted, but we'll live, I think. All right, so not perfect, but better than the last 2 times, at least. Foundation is the best, okay. I'm a lot more invested in rank 5s than Ascension. I understand what they're trying to do with Ascension, but until we get more info on the buffs, the pool will not excite me. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it a little bit too. Like, I'm not like, I need to actually get it in my hands and see what it looks like and see videos and stuff before I'm like super excited about stuff. We know all the details in the buffs. We do, Zemo, but like, it's different than actually, like, you know, like I say, and playing him. That's the point of Ascension as far as I see it. It's part of their goal to make us use more of our rosters. Yeah. The thing is public, just some don't know much or anything about it because some of it's too wordy. Well, yeah, I wouldn't say that's why necessarily. So is Silo? Is that a sci-fi show as well? With the amount of Mystic, a powerful science woman of power would be great for that Woman of Power month next month, and the best choice would be Red She-Hulk because Red She-Hulk can lead her in game. Okay. Hey, could you? Yeah, thank you. It's gonna be just way too long. Shit. Whoops. I'm just gonna take some damage and speed this up, hopefully. And that was more damage than I wanted to take. Damn it. Oh, they could do this fight too. Been helping my dad with story. He's a 7.3.5 already Paragon and has roughly 14 rank 3s. Nice, dude. That's kind of cool. You get to play with your dad. Or, well, not like at the same time, but, you know. Yeah. That's fun. Everyone cleans? What? Huh? What? We've seen bullet point notes on some changes. We need more detail. Yeah, some others know what's up. Watch Silo. Okay. The one that we were talking about the other night was two that I was interested in is Pluribus, I believe. Woof, just barely. We will take it. Just barely counts. Just barely counts. Red She-Hulk has never met Pixie in the comics. It'd surely be a new story. Yeah, haven't started that yet. Pluribus for the win. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I still, I think probably the next thing I try to get to will be, whatchamacallit season 2, Fallout. Well, so either that or like that and Wonder Man were the two things I was going to try to watch next. So, because like the only thing I'm current on is Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, which I have definitely been enjoying. So, yeah, a lot of my family has played the game. Like my younger sisters used to play. My dad plays. My grandparent plays. Really, a few of my cousins play, and so does my partner. That's crazy, man. That's you don't usually hear that, I would say, about MCOC. I've only known a couple people in real life who played at all, who weren't people I met through, you know, all this stuff. Wonder Man is amazing, says Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I've enjoyed it, yeah. That last one for sure, especially. Silo made me read books to learn more, and I don't read books. You should read books. Books contain a lot of information. As much as I joke about reading being stupid, because it's not a joke, it is stupid. Yeah, reading's very good. Reading is very good. It's fun. Demental. And whatnot. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Abdo. Or something like that. Okay. Fallout Season 2 isn't as good as Season 1, but it builds the world out more. Okay. But you don't have to take my word for it. Exactly. Exactly. Wonder Man is good. I watched the first episode of Pluribus. Okay. Wonder Man. That's all? Just Wonder Man? So who do you think is a good Rhino counter in your deck? I mean, Nick Fury actually was doing pretty well there. I don't know. I don't think haven't really looked at having specific Rhino counters exactly. Can take Venom to rank 4 next. What sig does he need? Mine's currently 660. Just the higher you get, the better, so that he gets his 3 physical resistance buffs to start with, basically. Like, I forget what the breakpoints are. He gets more buffs the more SIGs you give him. But I don't remember specifically, like, where you want to get him to. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is wild. I've enjoyed the. I mean, I saw some people who were like, I wish the episodes were longer, and I'm like, nah, I think they're perfect. You know, like I think they're great. When is the finale? I think it's Sunday. I assume. I want all the episodes so I can binge it in one go. Yeah, it shouldn't take you too long. Like only about 3 hours or so. So I think it's Sunday. should be the finale because there's only 6 episodes. And then I think House of the Dragon season 3 comes out in June, I want to say. And looks like, you know, the trailer, I watched the trailer the other day, looked pretty good. Is this a bad matchup? Couldn't even finish season 1 of House of Dragons? Really? Didn't do it for you, huh? The first couple episodes, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm still pissed off about Game of Thrones. And then by episode like 3 and 4, I was like, no, this is actually the stuff about Game of Thrones that I liked. So yeah, the first season of House of the Dragon, I liked quite a lot. The second season, I liked less, but there were still some really good parts to it. But yeah, I definitely enjoy it overall. Huh. Well, this is going pretty lamely. How is that not giving me the power for the god? I was like, dude, just how many blocked hits do I need to take to get the power for that? Come on, dude, just dash at me. Ah, damn it. Damn it, I healed back a lot of the combo detonation there. Oh, well. You have 10 Wither on you? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, forgot about that. Forgot about that. Sorry, I was going to be clear and then wasn't. The acronym A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is wild? Oh, not the show. It doesn't spell anything and almost takes as long to say. Ah, but you're typing it, so I can see why you'd type it. Can I wolf this, or is it better to Shothra? Shothra, I think. Need to Frank the tank for him? Are you guys talking about Rhino still? Yelena is great too. Thank you. Hey. Damn it, dude. I did it again. I did it again. I got lucky, but damn it. Did it again. Where can I check Twitch drops progress? Writer Warrior, hello. So for me, you just go to, what is it? Notifications, or wherever you look at the drops. It's like, 'cause by the notifications, I can see which drops I've had, and then you click on it. I think, is there like another way to, there's like probably just a thing just for drops specifically. but I just go to it from there, so. Surprised they didn't call the show Dunk and Egg, seeing as how the character names are a lot more recognizable to anyone who's familiar with the larger lore. Yeah, I don't know. Seems to work, though. Okay. Damn it, dude. Really? God damn. God, I've already taken so much damage. Ah! Dude, she just is not being cooperative at all with the intercepts. Crap. I cannot believe she let me do that. Sometimes I forget she even has an L2. Yeah, that was pretty crappy. I don't think we're winning that one. Yeah. Don't think we're winning that one, damn it. Profile activity for drops? Yeah, I don't know, because I don't look at it on mobile, so I only ever see it on you know, PC. So when I look at it, I just come up here to this thingy here and notifications, and it's like, there you are. Then that goes over here to this drops and rewards page, and we got them already. So like, I don't know. I don't know how else to do it from a different source, you know, or from like the mobile. Well, damn, we still need to win one more. Son of a. I can't believe she just let me do that. Title of your sex tape because Jane isn't here. We already established, sadly, there's no sex tapes. Sadly, no sex tapes. Damn, she was cooperative there. Yeah, but it's still not at the beginning, so it didn't work out. I don't think I was gonna beat 50K anyway, so. Are we getting Reborn Magic in March? Would Magic take the second March champ slot? I hope that's not the case. I don't think that's the plan, because she's supposed to be Radiance, you know, somewhat, you're supposed to be able to get her from Radiance. I don't know what all the details on that are yet, of course, either. But I don't think that she would take the place of the second champ for March. I doubt it. I think it's unlikely they would take an opportunity to sell us one fewer champion. You know what I mean? Like, they'd probably rather have more champions to sell us than fewer. Sadly, no tapes. That's how mofos get in trouble. I mean, it really depends on what you're doing on the tape. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Sometimes that's how mofos get famous. In mobile, profile settings drops. Ah, okay. I think overall, I don't know how much I love this meta, because I think I overvalue Mystics a bit too much. Like, I just end up taking them too much. then you just end up with situations where, like, what am I gonna do about stinking Photon there? I could say the same thing though here, I guess. I could grab mine. Women get famous? I mean, I unfortunately know who Ray J is. Well, not really. I couldn't like tell you what he looks like or anything, but I know the name Ray J, and the only reason I know the name Ray J is unfortunately because of a sex tape, so, you know. And it was because of the woman, but still, you get what I'm saying. Okay, that can work. Yeah, could also work. That didn't count as an intercept. Sweet. Didn't count as a parry. Sweet. I like specifically went in with the intention of having him back away like that and then parrying when he finally dashed at me. And no. No, we're just not going to count it. Oh my god, why, dude? This is such an easy fight. Such an easy fight, and I screwed it up all to hell. No, dude! Why? Zone! Oh man, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Oh my god. That's my first Zode of the season, actually. That was so stupid. That was so dumb. Okay, cool. Kim K versus Ray J. Come on, what are we talking about here? Wait, was Ray J not the one? No, wait, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I was thinking of Paris Hilton back in the day. I don't know who that guy is. Oh boy, that was dumb. Dumb to the dumb. Why did I try to attack there? Again, speaking of dumb. Like, of course that was going to happen. Damn it, dude. I was trying to decide if I do one last hit, if it would have killed. All right. All right, Rolex. I'll wear you like this. Like this. Be right back. Okay, guys. Well, if Pixie says she'll be right back, I think that's our cue to get the hell out of here then. I think that is our cue to get the hell out of here before she can come back, because we don't want none of that nonsense. And we've made it to Vibranium, which was the goal for the evening. It may not have been pretty, but we did get there. So moved up a couple levels. We now only have a few more to go, and we'll get to the Gladiator Circuit and get our Radiance just like that. So, escape the Diamond Mines, I know. So shout out to Swinny for being our big shot of the evening. But thank you to everyone else who sent over some support tonight. It is much appreciated. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, wherever you're at in the world. Catch you soon. Peace.